Hello people, today we'll be solving LeetCode DailyQuestion 2092, that is find all people with the secret. And in this we'll be given an integer n and indicating that there are n people numbered from 0 to n minus 1, and we'll be also given a 2-day integer array meetings where meetings I will be represented as that xi and yi person are having a meeting at time t1, and a person may attend multiple meetings at the same time. And finally we have to return we will also given an integer first person, and the person secret 0 has a secret that initially shares the secret with the first and initially shares the secret with the person first person at time 0, and this secret is then shared every time a meeting takes place with the person that has a secret. More formally, for every meeting, if a person xi has the secret at time I, then they will share the secret with the person yi and vice versa, and the secrets are shared instantaneously. That is, if the person receive the meeting and start share it with people in the meetings within the same time frame. And at the end we have to return the list of all the people that have the secret after all meetings have taken place, and we can return the answer in any order. For example, in the first case we are having n is equal to 6, and meeting there is like this, that the first person is having a meeting with second person at time 5, second person is having a meeting 3, a meeting with person 3 at time 8, and first person is also having a meeting with the first person is having the meeting with person 5 at time 10, and the first person that comes to know is also 1. Yeah, so at time 0 the person 0 shares the secret with the person 1. Okay, and then what we can observe is that at time 5 when it will reach, the person 1 will tell the secret to the person number 2, and person 2 will know the secret at time 5. Okay, so now when he'll be in a meeting with the person 3 at time 8, he'll be knowing the secret also. So 1, 2 and 3 by now knows the secret, and at the 10th time or the 10th second we could say, the first person already knows the secret and he'll be sharing the secret with the person number 5. Okay, so that's why 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all are the person that knows the secret. And also what we can observe is that if the person 0 and person 1 will always be present and the first person will always be present in our final list or final array. Okay, so firstly let's have a class pair, and let's initialize with int person 1 and person 2, and pair int p1 comma int p2, and let's just do person 1 equal to p1 and person 2 equal to p2. Okay, and now let's just dive into the main logic. That is, first let's just sort this array on the basis of time. That is, arrays dot sort meetings on the basis of time. That is, if I'm having meeting 1 and meeting 2, I'll sort it on the basis of meeting 2 minus meeting 1 second index minus meeting 2 second index. And okay, so now by now we have sorted the meetings array, and then let's create the graph, or let's say have a hash map of integer and a list of pair. Let's call it same time meetings. Okay, that is equal to new, and we'll be using a tree map because we have to keep them on the basis of the sorted time. And let's just traverse in the meeting array and update the map, that for int meeting in meetings, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing same time meetings dot compute if absent. I'll have to add the second index of the meeting array, meeting 2 comma, and let's add a new array list. Okay, new array list, and in this we'll be adding a new pair of the meeting 0 and meeting the person at the first index. Okay, by now we have created the graph, And let's also have a array to check who all are the person who knows the secret. Boolean knows secret, that is equal to new boolean of size n, and we know that the 0th person and the first person will always be knowing the secret, so let's mark them true. Okay, knows secret. Let's say the 0th index person will always be knowing the secret, and the first person that we are given, first person. Okay, and now here will be our main logic that we'll be checking that for every time when the person will have the secret or not. That let's use a for loop that for in time in same time meetings dot key set, and here we'll have a map of integer and a list of integer, and here we'll be storing all the persons that are having the meeting at the current time. For this we can just use a hash map only. Let's call it meet, that is equal to new hash map, and then let's do for pair of meeting in my same time meetings array, or sorry, hash map dot get for each time, and we'll be updating the hash map, that is me dot compute if absent. I'll have to add the time, and oh sorry, not the time but the meeting dot person one, and with the new array list that who which are the person who is having a meeting. Like for example, a person can have multiple meetings at the same time, so for that we'll be adding that at any instance of time any person is having a meeting with how many person or whichever of those persons, for that we'll be having a hash map. Okay, new array list, and here we'll be adding meeting dot person 2, and let's add it for the second person also, dot person 1, and here person 2. Okay, and now what we'll be doing is we'll be using a set to keep the track that who all are the person who have the key or the secret, sorry, integer. It's called start, that is equal to new hash set, and then again that for pair meeting in same time meetings dot get time. What I'll be checking that if the person knows the secret, that if uh, knows secret meeting dot person one, what I'll have to do is I'll have to add it to the hash set, that is start dot meeting dot person one, and also we'll have to set that knows secret okay, start dot add. Yeah, and if we'll be checking that if the second person knows the secret, knows secret meeting dot person two. Again, we have to add them to the hash set, because these all are the person who will add the any given at the current instance of time will be the person who are knowing the secret. Okay, and then what we have to do is we'll initialize a queue and we'll perform a BFS. Queue of BF, queue of integer BFS equal to new linked list, and here we'll be forming a queue from all the of the values of start. So we'll just pass the start into it, and then while not my bfs dot is empty, what I have to do is int person, that will be equal to bfs dot poll, my current person who knows the uh, who knows the secret, and then what I'll have to do is I'll pass it on to the person for every the person whom with all the person the current person is having the meeting with. Okay, so for int next person in meet dot get or default, uh, I'll be just getting it from the meet, that is for person, or new error list, just to avoid any errors we are doing this. Okay, and then what I have to check that if not no secret mark the next person, I'll have to add it to the queue that be okay. First let's just set its value to true, no secret next person equal to true, and also we'll add it to the bfs dot add no secret, oh sorry, next person, we have to add next person. Okay, and by now we are over with the things, and we have stored our answer in this no secret array, and we just have to create the answer list, that is list of integer answer is equal to new array list, and I'll be traversing in the array that if my person no secret, I'll be adding it to the answer list, and at the end return answer. Okay, so now let's just run it. So huge lines of code. Yeah, and it's accepted. Now let's submit it. Uh, okay, it says wrong answer. I guess I just should. Okay, so there was this error that I am adding again the person two. Instead I need to add two. Yeah, and now it gets, I guess, accepted. Uh, yeah, and now let's submit it. Yeah, and it looks perfectly fine. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.